An ancient Greek once mused about the meaning of life and philosophy was born. A Roman once thought of constructing a road instead of carving a path through a jungle. And guess what? Engineering came into existence. Yes, it was all because of practice. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Shweta Sharma, and in this video today we're going to talk about various practitioners. When we talk about a practitioner, we refer to a person who has been into a skill or who has been actively engaged in some kind of discipline, art or some skill since long. Generally, this term is related to or collaborated to medicine or medical, but there are various practitioners other than merely a psychiatrist, a podiatrist, and so on. The other practitioners can be a chiropodist, a chiromancist, a chiropractor, or even a podiatrist. So let's have a look at the word roots through this video. So when we talk about practitioners, we're basically dealing with the two practitioners here. We deal with hands and feet. The first word root we're covering is chiro. Chiro refers to hand. And the word is chiropractor. Chiropractor comes down to the word roots chiro and practor. Practor refers to practice. Chiro is hand. So a chiropractor is a person who uses hands to heal whenever some kind of medical healing is required. So a practitioner who heals by using hands is a chiropractor. Basically, whenever there's some kind of sprain or some kind of issue with the bones or maybe some kind of nerves, generally the people who do not use any kind of instrument but simply use their hands to heal medically are referred as chiropractors. These are the people who've been always using their hands as a skill to get rid of the pain or some kind of issue. Similarly, chirography is a word that comes down to word roots as chiro and graphene. Chiro refers to hand and graphene is to write. So chirography means writing by hand. Basically the subject that deals with writing, handwriting, is chirography. The person who uses his hands to write is a chirographist. So handwritten material is a chirographed material basically. Similarly, chiromancy is another word. Mancy comes down to prediction and chiro is hand. So chiromancy is predicting by looking at the hands or the palms. So when a person reads your palms or looks at your hands and then predicts something about your future is a chiromancist, and the subject or the noun form is chiromancy. Similarly, another word root is chiropodist that comes down to word roots as chiro, podos and IST. IST, as we've already discussed in the previous videos, IST refers to a person who, podos refers to foot and chiro is hand. So chiropodist is a person who is using his hands as well as foot to heal whenever in a practice. The next word root we're covering is PODOS or POUS. PODOS or POUS both refer to foot or feet. So when I say an octopus or a platypus, what is the common word root between them? Octo means 8, POUS means foot. Similarly, platypus is the word root for platypus, platypus and POUS. Platypus is flat, POUS is foot. The flat-footed animal is a platypus and 8-footed animal is an octopus. Similarly, tripod and podium. Tripod means tri means 3, podos is foot, podium is podos and IUM. IUM is the word root for place where, just like stadium, gymnasium or auditorium, everywhere you have an IUM at the end, that is EM. EM refers to place where, podos is foot. So where you keep your foot is a podium. Tripod, something which has 3 feet is a tripod, where you keep your camera or anything you require. Similarly, podiatrist comes from the word roots podios plus iatria and IST. Podos refers to foot, iatria is medical healing and IST is person who. So a person who uses his feet for the medical healing of the person is referred as a podiatrist. And of course, chiropodist is another word from podos or POUS. So we've covered all these words out of these two word roots. So now we know if there is some kind of issue with our legs, with our feet, with our ankles, we need to visit a podiatrist if we do not want it to be treated by some kind of surgery or we want a simple medical healing by using some hands or feet, we can simply visit a podiatrist. A podiatrist is a person who helps in healing the feet or ankles of a person by using his feet. Similarly, a chiropodist is a person who can use both hands and feet to medically heal a person. A chirographist is a person who reads or goes through various kinds of handwritings, or whenever there's some kind of documentation involved or some kind of signatures involved, a chirographist analyzes different kinds of handwritings and matches them and finally comes to an inference. So a chirographist is a person who reads, basically who is a person who can analyze various kinds of handwritings. A chiromancist is a person who can predict the future by looking at your hands. So we've covered two word roots here, PODOS and chiros. So I hope you liked this video. If you really liked it, please do like, share, subscribe and comment, and do press the bell icon so that you do not miss the upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.